Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make candied citrus peel, in this case, candied orange peel. Did you know that you can eat the peel of your orange or lemon or grapefruit? Most of the times you probably peel that orange and then throw it away. From now on, don't throw it away. You can make a treat out of the peel. Isn't that awesome? It's really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Before I move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get started. And down below in the description, you'll find a list of the ingredients and the amounts, but it's going to be pretty easy to remember this. And this method works with whatever citrus that you want to use. Like I mentioned, in this case, I am going to be using oranges. And I washed my oranges, and these were fresh. I just barely picked them off the tree a little while ago. And we want to peel these. Funny enough, right? That we want to peel them. And you can use whatever you want to use to peel them. I just kind of come in here and just cut little wedges out of it. Just makes it a little easier. However you want to peel them, just use that method, okay? And try to keep the peel as much intact as possible. All right, and then I'm going to save that and eat that orange. And then we're just going to come in here and cut these into strips. Okay? And we'll keep them kind of the same size, close to the same size. You can't just eat the peel as is. Typically the orange peel, lemon peel, grapefruit peel, lime peel, they are a little bit too bitter to eat the way they are. So we need to cook out that bitterness. All right, so I have my orange peels cut and sliced into little pieces. And now we'll just take these and put them inside this pot here. And then we want to add some water so that we can boil this in. And let's take this over to the stovetop. All right, I have this pot with water, about 3 cups of water in my sauce pot with the orange peel, and we want to bring this to a boil. And once the water starts to boil, it won't take long with that amount of water. Once the water starts to boil, we want to boil these for about 8 to 10 minutes. And that's going to take away the bitterness and also soften up these peels. And I want to note that I am using filtered water because my tap water tastes gross. And you can just come in here and occasionally stir the peels. All right, after about 10 minutes, I'm going to get rid of this water and put in some new water. So I'll just put this in my colander. And after draining, I will add in more water. And then I will replace the orange peels back in there. And if you were to taste one of these, there's still a little bit of bitterness to it. And so I'm going to just repeat the process and it'll take that away. If you like a little bit of bitter, then you can leave it as is and just go on to the next step and skip this repeat step. Again, what we'll do is once it comes to a boil, we'll let it cook for another 8 to 10 minutes. And you could go up even higher than that to 12 to 15 minutes. All right, time is up. I'm going to remove this from the heat and drain it. And then now I'm going to add about a cup of water. And we're going to just turn that heat down to medium. And we want to make a simple syrup. So equal parts water to sugar, 1 cup of water to 1 cup of sugar. Again, I'm using filtered water. So let's bring this to a boil so that water can dissolve that sugar. All right, and once that sugar water comes to a boil, I am just going to let it boil for about a minute. And that's going to ensure that that sugar has dissolved. Or after about that minute, I'm going to turn the heat down to low and add in those orange peels to that sugar water. And then we are going to let this simmer, low, medium, low heat for 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. It just depends on the size of your orange peels. And eventually, a lot of the water will evaporate from the simmering process, and you'll be left with this awesome syrup. And what you'll see is, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but the orange peel looks a little translucent. You'll be able to see it in person for sure. And these are ready to go now. And what I want to do is I'm going to remove the orange peel from the syrup. Don't throw the syrup away. This is a wonderfully flavored syrup that you can use in a variety of things. You can use it in a drink if you want, or you can add like strawberries to it and make a nice strawberry puree syrup that you can put on pancakes or something like that. But just don't throw it away, because you spent time making it, you might as well use it. Also, that water that we used when we boiled the peel, when we boiled the peel in that water, you can save that water also and use that in drinks and whatnot for extra flavor. Also, I want to point out, if you want it to candy a little quicker, then you could do a ratio of 2 to 1, 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water. But if you don't want to use as much sugar in the liquid, then do a 1 to 1 ratio. And then what I'll do is I'll come in here and grab these, and we're going to put them on this wire rack. So I'll just use a spatula or like a spider ladle, and we want to put these on a wire rack, and I have a sheet pan here. We want to make sure that they are not sticking. All right, and then the syrup that I'm left with, I'm going to save that once again. Don't throw it away because it's awesome. And then I'm going to let these sit and dry for about an hour. And then after they have sat for a while, I'm going to grab them with clean hands. They'll be tacky. And then roll them in your sugar like that, and put them back on the rack. And you don't have to roll them in sugar. You could dip them in chocolate also. Or just let them dry completely without rolling them in sugar and have them like that. Once you are done rolling them in sugar, we will just let them dry on the wired rack here for 4 to 6 hours. And once they are done drying for that 4 to 6 hours, you can store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, and they'll last for at least a couple weeks, up to a month. Pretty awesome. Give one a taste here. Yeah. So good. So good. And that is how you make candied orange peel. And then you follow the same steps with whatever citrus peel you want to use. Really easy to do, simple ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into one of these. Oh yeah. Yummy. So good.